Our apartment was 4 kids.
Yep.
As you walk in, there's a big kitchen.
Yep.
His bedroom on the right,
Yep.
where there was 2 kids living.
Okay.
Our bedrooms next door.
Yep.
2 of us, and then you walk through the kitchen, and there's like a big living room. There was 2 other kids living upstairs.
Okay.
And they had kind of a similar layout, a living room and 2 bedrooms.
Okay.
They had been doing construction outside our house, for weeks at a time, and we knew the drill. They're gonna come there around 9, and you'll hear the bulldozers and whatever they have and the drills and everything. So you wake up at 9 every day, but you try to go back to sleep. And I got back to sleep, and it happened around 11, I guess, because when we got outside, just people were screaming 11:07, 11:07, happened at 11:07. So my bed came up almost to, I must have been like a half arm's length away from the ceiling. My roommate, who the kid who slept in the same room as me, his head actually banged against the ceiling pretty hard. They thought he had a concussion. He was bleeding from his forehead. But it shot us up pretty high.
The whole
as I was going down, the ceiling was coming down on me. And the first thing I remember is waking up for a split second and go, why do I smell gas in my head? And I went to turn to my roommate to say, what do you smell that? But I did not have time because it's just the biggest explosion I've ever heard.
They were digging the gas lines right outside my window, right where my head is by my bed, and it goes under my bed down in the basement. And I just couldn't sleep because there's so much noise at the backhoe going and everything. So I just grabbed my blanket and pillows, got up and went to the living room. And then a couple minutes later, I was just out. I was back to sleep again. And I didn't even wake up before. I woke up to boom downstairs. And as I'm waking up, and all I could see out the corner of my eye is just a big piece of ceiling bring me back down onto the futon I was sleeping on.
What, did it fall right on you?
Yeah, the whole ceiling was just coming down on top.
I can't just recall it. It's just so in a flash. It must have happened in literally 10 seconds. And I saw a daylight kind of, and as I'm moving stuff and crawling out, I just saw the green grass just covering glass, and I just jumped to it because I knew that as long as I get outside, I'll be okay. And the whole house went just up in flames. It had to be 2 minutes tops. The house was just completely charred.
I had a big piece of the ceiling came down, and which probably ended up being the best thing because I got hit with the big piece, but then as the smaller stuff was falling, it would land on the big piece instead of me.
You're so happy you're alive, and you really shouldn't be. But there's also, you think of something new every 2 seconds that you miss, and you're not going to have everything that's priceless and you can't replace. All those pictures and letters and stuff that you just saved throughout your life.
Right.
They're all gone.